my hands, goddamn. Who are they to judge? I made it out the mud, I know people ain't gon' like the mud, I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. See now I play for keeps, see now I'm off of blood. It's bitter when it's sweet, see now I'm off of blood.
You know, we definitely need that in the game.
You're talented, stay in that studio, keep doing your thing. Me and Jason listened to it a few times. We liked the song. We were thinking about like the fact that it came from here, the fact that you represented where you were from, and we see it in the game, and like this is the beginning of things to come before you. You did it, homie.
These niggas always trying to tell you you should walk.
What's up, y'all? This one Sonny representing Rollerwoods Media. Westside, I already know. Today I'll be celebrating and interviewing K.I. and Bandy. Recently, United Masters picked their song for NBA 2K, Fuh Blood. What's up, y'all? How you feeling? Man, I didn't know y'all for how long? Like
15 years.
15 plus?
Yeah.
Hey, Nick put it out. You put it all together, but bro. Yeah. All right. So on the project, the Lost Series, Lost Time. Mm-hmm. Out of all of those 7 songs, what do you think made it so special? Out of all of the artists, you know, with all those songs, all the amazing songs, what do you think made it so special when they heard your song?
Well, I feel like that song, for one, it fits perfectly with that basketball vibe. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a, you know, my cousin, Cam, he a hooper. Before I even submitted the song for it, he took it upon himself and he made a highlight video and everything flowed perfectly. Like he was hooping perfectly to the song. It was the right tempo and everything. Right. So I really feel like it just fit the criteria, really. And then just the energy we put behind the song. It was a lot of energy and work and years of work, you know what I'm saying? Not that we worked on the song for years, but we have been doing what we do for years. Right. And, you know, shit just catch up to you when it's time.
I agree. I mean, that song definitely has that bounce. So, you know, Bandy, for you, how was it, you know, I know you make a million beats a day almost, but like, how was it, you know, going through your head? Because you make a lot of beats, so what was it like, you know, making that beat in general, like going through your head, you know, chop that sample and you got those drums going?
Well, making that beat was fun. Making beats is always fun, but especially when you're around, like, just around people you vibing with. But it was just like any other night, like when we linked up, and it was like, yo, let's work on something. So I had my red Akai, my keyboard, and this was during the time I was at studying at SAE. I was a student there, so yeah, it was. I think I was probably coming from school that night, so the vibe was just there, like instantly. So we just started working, and it's funny. One part of the beat was actually a mistake, like the hi-hats when it go like a little faster than it was supposed to. So I was like, that sounds good, so I just left it in.
Stuff like that happens for a reason.
Yeah,
and it stuck. I mean, you know, besides, you know, when I'm asking congratulations on that, just because, you know, we grew up playing NBA Live and playing NBA 2K, so it's just crazy to see, like, my own peers really, you know, lock in and get something like that. Like, that's crazy. And, you know, even seeing, you know, Jason Tatum himself, like, hooping, so, you know, it's that bounce. It's that, you know, giving that killer instinct, so I definitely agree. Really, what went through both of your minds when Fuh Blood was selected by them?
It's like, just not disbelief, but like I was just in shock and all kind of, because it's crazy, like the way it happened. I had peeped, because they didn't tell me. They didn't like contact me directly. I had to find out through them posting it on Instagram. And by them, I mean United Masters. Right. They posted it on Instagram, and I'm like, damn, because they put it on their story first, not even the main post. So on their story, it was just like, we have now selected the winner from Maywood, Illinois. I'm like, damn, shit, that gotta be me. I'm like, shit, but they didn't say my name on there, so I'm like, damn, I still gotta wait. Right. All right, cool. So I just
chill for the rest of the day, and I'm just thirsty as hell though, because I'm like, man, ain't nobody hit me up still. And then next thing you know, they made that post, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And it was just mind blowing, bro, for real. Like, I couldn't even process this. I couldn't even process this shit for like 3 days at least. I'm just like, man, it's 2K. Like, this is my favorite game. And then Steve Stout and Jason Tatum, they on the video just listening to the song. It was just a surreal moment, really, because I know, you know what I'm saying, what we could do as a team, artist and producer. Like, we've been doing it, but to finally get that, it's like getting, you know, you capable, and then when it finally happened, it's like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was scrolling on the gram, and I saw Maywood, Illinois, and I'm like, when I think of Maywood, I'm thinking it's either J-Air or I'm thinking you, because I'm knowing that's who up there for real. Mm-hmm. And I'm sliding, and I'm seeing, I'm like, man, bro, that's crazy. Like, you feel me? That's a win for the town for real. And I was looking at that post. I did see you on a live. How did that feel? Like, just, you know, I guess just being like recognized in that, you know, that kind of light. Like,
it was dope. Like, even before that, like, the way I found out was a FaceTime from him. So I was in shock too. I just thought about the whole world, like the Russian kids, the Chinese kids, like all the people who can't even speak English about to hear this. And even doing the interview, like, I didn't find out until like about 2 hours before I was at the gym. So I'm like, oh, we got an interview, and now we got an interview right now. So it's like everything coming full circle, even though it's coming fast. But I'm happy to be here.
And it happens for a reason, you know. We here for a reason, and we blessed like that. So, and to get into that, you know, a lot of people see results from a lot of the work that we put in, a lot of hard work that we put in, but it's a process. And I kind of want y'all to, you know, talk about, you know, what y'all went through before you were able to get selected.
I'll let him take this, this miracle sitting right here. So I'll let him go first.
I mean, yeah, really with me, that was another situation that happened like just real fast. Earlier this year, I was a victim of a carjacking, an attempted carjacking, as well as, what's that called? Attempted murder. I basically was leaving the gas station, going back to my car, to the park, and basically somebody had ran up on me, obviously trying to take my car. And you would think, like, in that type of situation, you would be like, oh, you know, just give them the car, you know. I was just thinking, like, get away type of thing. And that resulted in me getting shot.
If you don't mind me asking, where did you get shot?
I got shot in my face.
Oh, wow.
Right here. It came out of my face on the right side. But it's special because I'm walking, I'm talking, I'm able to still articulate, and I'm like still here to be able to tell this story. So, a lot of people be like, that's major. It is a major thing, but to me, it's minor. It's like, that's just like a roadblock, something to get over.
Yeah, it's definitely a brave story to tell.
It definitely was a miracle, the best way it could happen. So.
You Bandy, man, like, I literally called you the day I found out, and this man picked the phone up on FaceTime like nothing happened, just talking to me, like responding to me.
Bro, you know how I found that he got shot?
How you found out?
I pull up to the crib, right? And this random, I don't be answering random numbers because I be feeling like niggas trying to get bills out of me. So
the bill collector's call from your area code and the next one, baby.
Yeah, nah, I don't answer that shit. So I'm steady declining. And I get a call again, decline. I get a call again, and it's like some white man talking. I'm like, yeah, this a bill. But I just let it play. He say what he say, and then next thing you know, he pop up on the phone. I'm like, what the hell? So he like, hey bro, I'm like, what up? He like, I got shot. I'm like, nigga, what? Like, what you mean? Like, cause it just caught me off guard. I'm like, what is he talking about? Like, I couldn't, like, what he was saying just couldn't add up in my brain when he said it. I'm like,
picture it, like,
yeah, cause I'm like, okay, normally if somebody gets shot, this not how you find out. Like, they not calling you the same day, you feel me? So I'm like, okay, well, you good? And he like, nah, I got shot in the head, bro. Like, and I'm like, but he's talking. Like, it's all of this shit going on in my head while he's telling me what's going on. I'm like, man, that shit just tweaked me out, bro. And when we got off the phone, I had to just sit in the car for a minute. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I was just in shock. Like, I ain't understand what was going on no more, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, but for me, like the events that led up to it, I had ended up, like 2 weeks after he got out the hospital, I had got my car stolen. Now, I wasn't in the car when they stole mine. But I was definitely pissed off, but I'm like, whatever, just keep grinding, just keep, you know what I'm saying, something will happen. Like, I knew I was in talks, you know what I'm saying, with United Masters for a while before we actually got picked, because I didn't tell nobody, you know what I'm saying? So meanwhile, you know, he got shot and he was in the hospital, and I'm like, damn, G, like, if we win this, that's gonna be crazy, because, you know, he came out of a headshot, and then we end up on 2K, and then next thing you know, what happens. So it's like everything just kind of, it's really crazy. Like, it sounds like a movie, but these be those moments that I guess, you know what I'm saying, you see people be talking about when everything just come full circle. Like,
so with everything going on, Benny, with you being shot, KI, with your car being stolen 2 weeks after, what's the significance of all that?
So I ended up getting my car back. They found my car a month later. And that same week, matter of fact, to be exact, 3 days later, that's when I found out, or that's when they made the post that we was gonna be on 2K. Number 3 has always been prevalent, like, in my life. So when it happened, like, and even the day before, like, I had a feeling that my car or anything, but it was just like, you know how you have certain situations happen to you when you praying or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like something was about to happen. I didn't know what it was, you know what I'm saying? And then it was the same feeling that I got the day before they stole my car, you know what I'm saying? So it definitely seems to be like a spiritual phenomenon. The coincidences of both of us being in car situations, you know what I'm saying? Coincidences are not even a real thing, in my opinion. Like, it's not, like, anytime you see synchronicity and coincidence, it's telling you something, you know what I'm saying? So,
as far as the numbers go, I'm not sure if, like, y'all, have you ever heard of life path numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know yours?
Yeah, one son. So.
You're one? Okay.
Hey, that's why you did that. Okay.
No, I didn't know, but I found out it just made sense. So, anyway, but I do know about the numerology and life path numbers, stuff like that.
Yeah, so it was the 20th, and that day it added up to like an 8. And so, according to like what I studied, the number 8 is like the number of karma, or like the number of like money and war. And then for both of us to be in that situation, like, I'm a 7 and he is 7. So like, I don't know if that like has something to do with it, or the fact that like we going through like the same situations. But that's just like a brief touch on like the way I see numerology playing into the situation. But I always say, like, it's so much beyond our knowledge, you know, as to why. But I know that we here, and that's what I'm grateful for.
For sure. It all makes sense. I mean, that's why it's working, and that's why we're here, honestly. And off topic, just, you know, I'm glad to see both of you successful in here, and you know, that's just a blessing, like to go through all that and still be able to recover. Like that just shows how built we are for this. Mm-hmm. Like no matter what happens, like can't nobody take us out the game. Like we can get things taken from us, but what's really taken from us, we still have our lives and we still gain so much more each day. So like I'm just glad to see both situations just turn out how they did, for sure. How did y'all persevere separately through that whole situation? Like what kept y'all going?
Bro, I just know I'm covered, bro. Like I know the other side got me because it had been proven to me, you know what I'm saying, time and time again. I know that this music shit is for me, so the only thing that can stop it is me. You know what I'm saying? The only way I'm not finna get this shit is if I quit tomorrow. Otherwise, it's gonna happen. Whether it's next week, whether it's I ain't see the 2K shit coming. You know what I'm saying? But just like that, your life will change, or something to, you know what I'm saying, get through into your life to help you elevate to the next level. You feel me? So, yeah.
For me, it's just simple, just still being here. It's just seeing like the support that I had from like all my friends and family, you know. Just from the moment it happened, I was just like, wait, am I dead? No, I'm not. Okay, good. Like, let's keep it going, you feel me? So, yeah, just the support I had, that helped a lot in my perseverance. Yeah.
So I want y'all to just tell me what it's like really working with Rosewood's Media.
For me, it's really just a representation of a shift. You feel me? Like I was saying earlier, I got a lot of respect for what Rolling Woods is doing. As far as just stepping up and doing what nobody else, you know what I'm saying, was doing or was willing to do, and just being that voice, that grassroots voice for the wood, you know what I'm saying? And it's unity, it's a shift, it's just a representation, bro. It's just like it's noise. You feel me? Like it's a statement. You know what I'm saying? So I really rock with everything y'all doing, for real.
Rocking with Rolling Woods is dope because number one, we Rolling Woods. Number two, we from the wood. Number three, we in the wood. So everything come together. That's three right now. Yeah. In threes. So everything coming full circle. And this is what it's supposed to be. And
that's real.
I'm glad that we all here together today and putting this together.
Yeah, for real. Like, I don't even feel like I'm interviewing y'all. I feel like I'm talking to guys. Like, we just got on the couch.
We do this shit all the time, bro.
For real.
But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. See now I play for keeps. See now I'm out for blood. It's bitter when it's sweet.